To the surprise of absolutely nobody, the Charlotte Hornets lose 128 to 119. They are now 1-3 on the season. 1-3 on the season. 1-3 to this season. Started the season off 1-0. 1-3 on the season. Congrats to Houston on their first win on the season. Congrats. Why stop there? Why stop there? Congratulations to Detroit on their first win of the season. Congrats to Detroit on their first win of the season. Congrats to Brooklyn on their first win of the season. Brought to you by Buzz City. I couldn't help but notice a lot of teams, they get their first win against us. Oh, but why stop there? Why stop there? That's so selfish of me. Congrats to the players, too. Congrats to Ben Simmons on his first dunk of the season, brought to you by us. Mind you, he hasn't had a dunk since Philly. Congrats to the Rockets, who averaged 8 threes per game before going into this, and then making 22 against us. Congratulations to Dylan Brooks. Oh, how could I forget? Congrats to Dylan Brooks for your first 20-point game on the season and forever. Mind you, he has been in 300, I think, what was the stat? 350 games, 349 games he's played in and only got 20 points 78 times. Now 79 because of us. Congrats, Dylan Brooks. 79 games. That's not even a full season. This game puts so much mileage on my soul. So much mileage. Like, it is past warranty. I don't know what that was. It's probably much more than your average car, but right here in the soul, man, I'm worn out. And we're 4 games into the season. You know what was the worst part? This team fooled me. I watched this game, 4 minutes, and we had the lead. We can do that? We're up 12-6, and I was like, you know what? 8 minutes left. It's a lot to ask for, but if we could just look competent. I don't need us, like, games aren't won in the first quarter, obviously. But if we could just look competent, I will be fine. I will be fine. They were doing it. 6 minutes left into the game. Still had the lead, and then they didn't. Fine. Like I said, games aren't won in the first quarter. Except they lost the lead. Houston's lead got bigger. Fred VanVleet was just hitting threes. Jalen Green was hitting a lot of threes. Everyone in Houston was hitting threes. They just couldn't miss. We lost the lead. But that's fine. It's a game of runs. It happens. All I wanted was a competent quarter. And this team held my eyes open and just farted right in my eyes. Said, sorry, that's too much to ask for, Massey. 39-27. 12-point lead to Houston. Houston shot 65% in the game. In the first quarter, that is. The Hornets shot 57%. Wasn't offense. What the fuck? Wasn't offense. That was all defense, buddy. Or lack thereof. I was like, oh, buddy. I'm not doing this again. I went outside and just said, nope, not doing this. So I went for a walk, calmed myself down. I said, I'll just go back into this with a calmer sense. Came back in, they're down by 18. Houston puts their bench players in. And our starters are still out there. And they start feasting. I think it started with like 6 minutes left into the game. They started feasting. Everyone's a shit. Gordon Hayward was doing putback dunks. Mark Williams was finally blocking shots against Sengun. Mark Williams blocks. PJ Washington was just hitting threes. Back-to-back three-pointers. They clawed their way back to within 3 points. They went on a 25-8 run. I was like, I hate this team. They did the worst thing, and that was pull me back into this game. And then the third quarter happened. Houston starters get back into the game. In the third quarter, start feasting. Charlotte just couldn't contend. Brandon Miller, foul trouble. Bad defense. Just bad defense. LaMelo looked like he was shooting hurt. Like, it looked like he wasn't putting pressure on his left ankle, and he was just doing floater shots. I know he got his surgery done last month, and he's out here doing the preseason, 4 games in as a starter on limited minutes. But those are still, that's bad. That's bad on the medical staff. They need to go if they're allowing players to just go out like that. But same goes for LaMelo too. If you're going to be out there, you need to be 100% or give 100%, especially on defense. Fourth quarter comes around and the Rockets just look like veterans. They look like veterans. I don't care about, I don't care. I don't care if Charlotte tried calling him back. I don't care. They did. It looked close. It looked close. But when it's garbage time, that doesn't count. It doesn't count. I might flip the script if Charlotte wins, but as losers, doesn't matter. Houston wanted that first win. This game was a must-win game, all right? All of our opponents that we lost to did not win before us. We had to prove at least one team that we could beat that's either rebuilding or just winless. And we couldn't do that tonight. And Houston looked at us like food, and they wanted that win more than us, and they got it. They got it. Mind you, the Hornets shot 50% from the field goal. Half their shots went in. 40% from three-point. Any other team, any other NBA team, that's a great thing. They win that game. They win that game with those kind of stats because they play competent defense. But, Charlotte, Buzz City, not a chance. Not a chance. We are just the league's Burger King, okay? You can come here and just have it your way. You want all 5 of your starters to have more than 17 points? Come on down. Just come on down. Get your three-pointers. I know the Hornets fans and every casual that looks at this game or this team or this franchise is going to be like, wow, Massey, this team had a break in between and they still start out flat. Why is the coaching so bad? And no, wrong answer, forehead. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't let these players get away with that lazy ass narrative. It doesn't matter what the coaching was. It doesn't matter who the coach is. This team, I think maybe at most 5. 5 of them are on another NBA roster. If they all got cut today, only 5 of them would be retained. Only like 2 of them would be starters on another team. To be honest, the other 3 would be coming off the bench. And we have 13 players. And I'm supposed to believe that these guys can compete on a nightly basis. They lost that after tonight. Not anymore. I don't believe in this team. I'm going to keep watching this team. But god damn, they make it a chore. This front office, this new ownership is going to have to clean house. And I think it's going to be from the bottom up, to be honest. Like, we got clowned yesterday on Halloween. On Halloween, there was a headstone on TNT that said, Charlotte Hornets. We're not dead. We never bothered anybody. This is the most innocent franchise. Yeah, we suck, but we never went out and like shit talk someone else. Come on. Like, we know we're bad. We know we are bad. Still getting clowned on. That, you know what that headstone should have said? Hornets defense. Because that's been dead. And I don't blame the coach. I don't. It doesn't matter what scheme you have, what rotations you run. If your team's bad, it's bad. Weird concept. And like, I'm not trying to let coaching get off the hook, but what do you want the coach to do? What do you want him to do? I said it. I remember I said it 2 videos ago, or maybe it was last video. These teams are going to be faster on transition offense, and they will be smaller. I think it was the Brooklyn game, last game. They're only going to get smaller and faster, and they will hit more threes if you let them. And the Hornets keep letting them. They keep letting them. Anyways, 3-game losing streak. I think from every game now on, I'm just going to drink. I am just going to drink. Let me know the nastiest drink. Just let me know what the nastiest drink is, and I'll chug it. I'll chug it. I want to feel something, because this team makes me numb.